Throughout our lives, at one point or another, we have all had somebody that has influenced us in one way or another, have we not? Everyone that we have seen has had some kind of influence on us. Even the events that we have learned about or have witnessed have an everlasting effect on us as a human being. Throughout the 18 years that I have lived, I have met many people that have left an impression on me. Today, I would like to take time to speak to you about how some of these people have affected me as a person and how they have helped me become the person that I have become. The first person that I would like to speak to you about today would be my grandfather. My grandfather always had a different style and acted completely different from the rest of the people in today's society. I used to think this was strange as a child. However, as I have gotten older, I have come to realize that he did these things because he was just living life the way he wanted to, not seeking anybody else's approval. When you go through life living up to society's expectations, you might not be living the life that you want to. Being unique is what defines us as an individual. The next person that I would like to talk to you about today would be my grandmother. A few weeks ago, my grandmother was in our local H-E-B, putting her groceries onto the checkout aisle. In front of her was an elderly gentleman. The gentleman was fumbling through his pockets looking for his wallet to pay for his groceries. My grandmother noticed that the cashier was starting to get a little huffy. The gentleman still could not find his wallet, looking through all of his pockets. So the gentleman looks in one more pocket, finds his wallet, takes out his credit card. The credit card has a chip in it. The elderly gentleman tells the cashier that he does not understand how to use the chip because he had just gotten the card. This is when the cashier begins to raise her voice at the elderly gentleman. My grandmother stepped in to intervene. She told the cashier that she needed to calm down or she would call the manager over to the station. After my grandmother had dealt with the cashier for the moment, she turned to the little old man and asked him what had caused all the controversy. When the old man told her that he was too slow for the cashier, and the cashier got angry because he didn't know how to use the chip, my grandmother did not think that was okay. So she turned back to the cashier and began to explain to her that it was not right for her to gripe at the old man because he was not quick enough for her, and because he did not understand how to use his credit card. My grandmother does things like this all the time. If she doesn't think something is right, she will definitely voice her opinion on the matter. The next person that I would like to talk to you about today, and the last person, would be my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother was raised in a time where everyone helped everyone, no matter the circumstances. Throughout my life, I have seen many times where my great-grandmother was taken advantage of. Many people will begin to get away from helping people after they have been taken advantage of so many times, because I know that I am the same way. I do not want to get taken advantage of. However, my great-grandmother still believed that no matter what people in this world have done to you, you should always, always help them out of the kindness of your heart. In conclusion, the people that we have met have had an influence on us in some way. My grandfather taught me that it is okay to be different from other people. My grandmother has taught me that if you don't think something is right, speak your mind. And last but not least, my great-grandmother taught me that no matter how people in this world treat you, you should always, always be kind to other people because you don't know what they have been through themselves. Throughout our lives, we all meet somebody that has changed us for the better. And for these people, we should be thankful.